Hi, my name is Lisa Rowe, and this is my discussion board number 2 for Health 125, Medical Terminology. For Part A, we were asked to choose a term that is relevant to our intended career paths, and eventually I would like to be a nurse, and I'd really like to work with kids. So the word that I chose was thermometer, and I chose this because a lot of times kids don't know what is going on or the instruments that we're using when they're in a doctor's office or at the hospital. And I also didn't think many people would choose this word because it is such a commonly used instrument. So the combining form is thermo, and this means hot or heat, and the suffix is meter, and this is an instrument to measure. So the word thermometer actually means an instrument used to measure the degree of heat or the temperature of a person. And when I hear the word thermometer, the first thing I hear is thermo, and it reminds me of the word thermal, as in clothes or blankets. And growing up in the Northeast, it was really cold in the winter, and I remember having to wear thermal clothes when we wanted to go outside, or having to use thermal blankets to keep us warm. So when I hear thermal, it's something pertaining to heat or warmth. And when I hear meter, I know that that's something used to measure. So describing it to a kid, I would tell them that a thermometer is just something that we use to measure a person's body heat or to see how cold or hot a person is. For Part B, we were asked to choose a medical term that describes a medical condition or a procedure. And I work in the psychiatric field, so the word I chose is psychopath. And the combining form is psycho, and this means mind. And the suffix is path, which is a disease. And so a psychopath is a person with a personality disorder pertaining to a person that is mentally ill and suffering with an antisocial personality. This is a person who lacks any feelings of remorse or the ability to love or have any kind of meaningful relationships. And often these people are typically inclined toward criminal behavior. So when I hear the word psychopath, the first thing that I hear is psycho. And I know that psych has to do with the mind, and I think of times when I hear people say, oh, that person is such a psycho. So I know that it has normally a negative connotation, so I would put together that a psychopath is somebody maybe that is dangerous or not well and probably want to stay away from. So that is my discussion board number 2. I hope you don't mind the roosters in the background, and I hope they're not too distracting. But thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing all of yours.